Oh, good, it's working now. I just want to get more eyes on my streams if possible. You know how it be. All right, let's get started. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Skyway Cafe. My name's Lockely. Happy to see folks here. Oh, I forgot my uniform. 1 second. There we go. There we go, so I don't get court-martialed. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. I've had a pretty okay one. It didn't start off great, but it's gotten pretty good. For those of you watching Starfleet Academy, how about that episode tonight? You forgot the coffee? I've got the coffee right in front of me.
Enterprise.
No, wait.
One to beam up.
I've got it right in front of me. Working no. It was already here. It was already here. I've even got it in my Enterprise mug. I've got a big Property of the USS Enterprise mug that Calyx sent me for Christmas, and it is... I always make sure that on my stream nights I am drinking out of one of my Star Trek mugs. It's very important for me. I will say that today I made a friend at the local coffee shop. Folks know I've talked about back in back when I was younger, I had that really bad nosebleed where they gave me a plastic clip with foam ends and then charged me $600 on it at the hospital. So I keep a ton of those. Like, I have a bag of them in my bathroom, and I keep like 3 or 4 of them in the bag I carry around with me. And walked into the coffee shop, and one of the baristas was laying down on their couch with her head tilted back, which you shouldn't do, gang. Don't tilt your head back. That just makes the blood run down your throat. With just a napkin shoved up her nose. I was like, "Are you okay?" And no, she had a nosebleed. And I was like, "I've got something way better than that for you." And I went to my bag and got her, and she's like, "We're friends now. I hope you know we're friends now." Maybe I'll get a coffee discount going forward. Wouldn't that be nice? That's my local coffee shop that I really like, so. But it's been an okay day. The new Star Trek episode was really fucking good, though. Hey, it's Squirrel. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. I think I just tweeted at you just a little bit ago. But about the whole chicken nugget situation. Because yeah, okay, so for folks who aren't in the know, BuzzFeed, Chicken Nugget is sold to BuzzFeed Animation Studios. They sold like 10 months ago or something, because it made sense for them for production wise and cost wise and everything to be acquired. BuzzFeed has since decided, hi Nines, there's a web series called Chicken Nugget. It's very cute, involving a bunch of little furry animals, one of whom is a chaos god with reality warping powers. So, you know, right up the alley of literally anyone who's a fur. Anyway, the dev posted, not the dev, the series creator and the voice of Chicken posted today that BuzzFeed is forcing the team to run Chicken Nugget through AI. Not for production of series, but for a currently unnamed, Kyra Kaprutsky. It's forcing the team to do that. You have no idea what... Okay, Nines. Running it through AI for a thing that everybody's under NDA. And Kyra quit. Outright quit because of... what I want to say. She outright quit simply because of her moral standings against AI, and I would too, frankly, if somebody was running one of my creations through it. And hey, it's Squirrel here, noted that BuzzFeed's current stock price is 80 cents per share. That's nothing. That's a penny stock, almost. That's cheap as shit. Yeah. It's cheap as shit. Now, what a lot of folks don't realize is that, it's... one is 80 cents, the other is 73 cents. So it's basically a quarter, or 3/4 a share. 75 cents a share. What a lot of folks don't realize is that back in the day, these days, not so much, but back in the day, stocks weren't only the means of the bourgeoisie. They weren't the means of only the rich people. And when a stock is that cheap, especially, but even when it wasn't, in order to get and pressure companies to do the things you want them to do, a perfect example of this, you guys won't believe me when I say this, but you can look this up. Perfect example of this is Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel used to be one of the most anti-LGBTQ companies out there. They literally had a policy where they could fire you for being gay. And they did. So what the community did, what the gay community did, is we all bought shares of Cracker Barrel. It was worse than Chick-fil-A, yeah. We bought shares of Cracker Barrel until we had a controlling interest, and then over the course, hi Cody, over the course of a few years, used our sharing voter power to influence Cracker Barrel and turn them from an anti-LGBT company into a pro-LGBT company. We did that, which is why they started flying like pride flags and celebrating Pride Month at Cracker Barrel, which is what caused the big conservative outrage of Cracker Barrel's gone woke. We can do that again with any company that we want, truthfully. Now, granted, someone like Google or Meta or any of the big hitters that have shares that range in the several $100s per share, it's a little harder for us. But a company like BuzzFeed, where the shares are less than $1, we as a community can and potentially should buy a controlling interest as a group in that company and force it into making good decisions, because Dodge versus Ford, I want to say this was a case in, I want to say, the early 1900s or late 1800s. Dodge versus Ford was taken to the only issue, you buy stock, price goes up, it becomes more expensive to buy, but it's a good idea. That's why we all just work together to buy a ton of it while it's still cheap, right? Buy low, sell high is your general thing. And right now it's cheap as fuck. That's a cheap stock. But Dodge versus Ford, and this is literally Dodge Motor Company versus Ford Motor Company. The Ford Motor Company wanted to use their profits to reinvest in their people. They want to take their money and give big bonuses to all their workforce. Huge raises, stuff like that. And Dodge got mad about that because Dodge wasn't doing as well as Ford. And they thought that it would make people who worked at Dodge quit to go work at Ford. And it would give really good promotional news for Ford. So they sued Ford saying that, this is very true, Squirrel, saying that giving bonuses to the workers and in raising their pay and everything was actually not in shareholders' value. It was not to benefit of a direct benefit to the shareholders. And they actually won in court. It actually went up to the Supreme Court and Dodge won, which is what started the whole, if you are a publicly traded company, everything you have to do has to be for the benefit of shareholders and not the people within your own company. That's where that all fucking came from. And shareholders can literally sue you if you do actions that they believe are not in the best interest of the shareholders, which means we can weaponize that to our own usage and buy into companies into a controlling share. It doesn't have to be a huge percent. We get 10% of the company, and I don't know how much that would cost us because I haven't looked at how many shares are actually available on the market. But let's say collectively we get 10%. That is a controlling interest. That is 1 out of 10 votes on every single thing that the board does. Use that information as you will, but it's a very important thing that we can do as consumers. We can vote with our wallet, but we can also become shareholders and force them to listen to us. Because the CEO is not going to be able to ignore a large portion, especially when you start getting the other shareholders onto your side, the ones who are existing shareholders. Right. I mean, it's just like, so for example, Squirrel, it's just like how Epic Games, Tim Epic, has something like 53% of the total shares for Epic. So he ultimately has the most voting power. However, if the other investors were to go to court and say that, you know, Epic is not listening to us, they can actually get things done and they can actually get money back. It's a big deal. That is specifically why you know how Southwest Airlines just recently started getting rid of all their consumer-friendly policies, specifically like the free seats and the free baggage and everything, or free luggage. That is specifically because a small but powerful minority of shareholders decided to threaten to sue them because, yeah, I've used Robinhood in the past. But a small but powerful group of shareholders, just enough of a percent, I want to say they held something like 20% of the company, threatened to take them to court because they said that giving away free seats and giving away free checked bags is no longer the industry standard, and Southwest is leaving tons of shareholder value on the floor, and they were going to sue them for it. So it doesn't have to be a giant group to make a change. It just has to be a noticeable group. So use that information as you will. But it is something that we as consumers, as a community of consumers, can do. It's a lever of power that we can have, especially when the stock is less than a goddamn $1 a share. You know, like I said, a big portion of Chicken Nuggets fan base is very clearly furries, and we are the same group who spends, you know, $2,000 on a carpet that we can walk around. It's way more than $2,000 for a fursuit these days, but we spend, you know, thousands of dollars on a multicolored carpet. You're right. Which is, you know, also a big deal. So, just saying, it is a thing that we can do to support Kyra and support Chicken Nugget. Anyway, I don't want to waste too much time chatting about this. I just wanted to make that something that's very clear and sort of expound on it, since Blue Sky isn't exactly a great medium for a long conversation that talks about the history of community action like this. But it is a thing we can do, and it's a thing that has proven results in the past. Sometimes it takes time. It's very possible the Chicken Nugget will be canceled by the end of this, but it's possible we can also scrape BuzzFeed back from the AI slop machine that it's become, and maybe turn the Huffington Post back into a usable form of journalism. You know, as citizens, we can do stuff like that. We just have to, unfortunately, invest some of our own money into it. We're gonna play some more Star Trek Voyager. I'm gonna jump over to that. It'll be open in a second here. I should find a chat that can actually pull from YouTube chat as well. I do have the stream running, but I don't think I have any posts. True, but again, Orca, when the stock is anywhere from 80 cents to 70 cents, like, you spend $200, you have what, 250 shares or something? That's nothing to sneeze at in a lot of cases. And then you know, Squirrel buys 50 shares and I buy 50 shares and everybody in this chat buys 50 shares and suddenly we have 1,000 shares just right off, just from everybody who's chilling here, right? And then we just vote as a block, as a communal interest, right? We tell them during shareholder meetings that this is what you do to get our vote. It's a thing we can do. It's very important. Okay. Nice meeting you as well. And oh my goodness, 4 a.m. for work. Go to bed. Thanks for swinging on by and thank you again for that follow. Okay. I need to research the astrometrics lab in the science tech tree, which I need more science points, I think. Let me take a look. Yeah, I need 70. I'm at 55. So. Captain, there's someone here who wants to see you. Captain, I'm fully... Oh, hey, Cass. I'm fully recovered. It's good to be back. Cass, my love, you're truly well. Cass, what you did, moving Voyager out of Borg space like that, was astonishing. Thank you. I felt a surge, Captain. More power than I'd ever known. It pushed Voyager further than I thought possible. With that kind of exertion, I won't be able to replicate it. Not again. Not again? But are you alright? I am. My abilities have changed. The raw power isn't there for such jumps, but I have more control now, a clearer understanding of my evolution. Kessa's psionic inhibitor has experienced significant depletion. You could say her psionic battery has been drained. Permanently. We're just grateful you're well, Kess. Your evolution is truly remarkable. I'm simply glad to continue this voyage with you, Captain. There's still so much to discover, and I want to be a part of it. Well, it means we won't get the episode where future Kess comes walking down the hallway, blowing everything up around her. Okay. This one was, if I remember correctly, what? I'm not sure. We're gonna go get this. Oh, cool. Asteroid field. My favorite. Let's get the fuck out of the asteroid field. We need deuterium. Let's go here. Well, better than it could have been. I have 9 people homeless and 1 Borg homeless, but I am building a thing. Regen alcoves are available. Battery components are available. Why'd you make it all dusty? Why'd you make it all dusty? Okay. Go and upgrade our emergency quarters, because we can fit more people in them. Okay, I need more tritanium. Go to the sector. I don't have, besides the astrometrics lab, how are we doing? I'm almost there. Alright, let's start the side mission. Why didn't I grab the deuterium? I'm stupid. Captain, we're receiving a distress call from an upcoming ship. Looks familiar to me. I can't put a finger on why. My scans are only picking up one faint life sign. Which should help. We have a duty to respond to a distress call. It's not just Starfleet protocol, it's a matter of basic decency. Understood. However, I advise extreme caution. Individual identity and intentions are unknown to us. Understood. Ensign, beam the individual on board. Hi, Captain. I'm struggling to get a lock on them. Something's jamming our signals. Pair a shuttle. We'll send an away team over. Klingon is useful. And I could use a doctor. And I could use someone who is good with... Let's send other B'Elanna over too. Maybe. She's only level 3. She needs to get some XP. There's pure chaos on the ship. Whatever happened here was violent. What's our first move, Captain? Let's search for life forms. The team carefully examines the ship, scanning for bio readings and analyzing the remnants of the chaos, uncover evidence of a fierce battle. Captain, the corridor head's filled with scalding steam. Can't see anything. Trace the steam to the source of the tricord and reroute the leak. Team carefully navigates through a steam-filled corridor, using tricorders to pinpoint the leak source. Carefully reroute the flow, clearing the passage. Captain, I think we found where the brutal fight happened, but we don't know with who. What do you suggest? Analyze the forensic clues. Team conducts a forensic analysis, examining blood splatters. Clear, fierce struggle took place amongst the carnage. They found strange, pulsating biotic mass. Where have they seen that before? Moving deeper in the ship, they're approaching the life form. Stop! Survivor located. But he's pointing his weapon at us, badly injured. Tell him that dying like that has no honor. Or we could, treat his wounds and get 60 more science, which I think is very important because we're kind of behind on science. Like, I could use dilithium and tritanium, but I think I could use science more because science is a time-limited currency and not a resource planet currency. Team convinced the survivor to accept treatment. Though stabilized, he still loses consciousness. They quickly transport him to Voyager for further care. Yeah, I got 204 science out of that. Fuck yes. And B'Elanna got 2 levels. How's the patient, doctor? His condition's critical, and his physiology is in my database. I'm hesitant to operate. Captain, I finally remember why their ship looks so familiar. It's a Hirogen. Hirogen? Hi, Captain. Fierce hunters. Live for the thrill of the chase. Not the kind of folks you want to run into on a dark night. A warrior race. I advise exercising extreme caution when interacting with this individual, Captain. I believe I have more pressing matters at hand. Hirogen needs surgery. Do I proceed, Captain? Yeah, use the medical device. Our best chance lies with the Vidian surgical device. Work, Captain. The device has proven remarkably effective in stabilizing the Hirogen's condition. However, strict rest is necessary for a full recovery. I recommend maintaining him in a comatose state. Inform me immediately once our guest is awake. Getting way to helm, resume our old course. 10 cycles for that. Okay. Let's go get some deuterium. We can hit this. Up, up. Up. Everybody's accounted for. We've got space. Just collect a couple. All right, astrometrics lab. I can begin that research now. Give me some deuterium, baby. Nice. Okay, let's hit the next sector. Why not? A plasma storm? Lurking in the shadows. A chill descends upon Voyager's corridors. A creature somewhere lurking in the shadows. Crew moves cautiously. Every shadow a potential hiding place for a deadly predator. Captain, a species 8472 lifeform has been reported. The Hirogen may possess valuable information to help us. Species 8472. On board. This is unacceptable. We must eliminate the threat immediately. We gotta wake up that Hirogen. You're right, Lieutenant. We must wake the Hirogen. Perhaps this is a creature he was fighting with. Captain, I protest. The patient hasn't fully recovered yet. We have to wake him up. He might know something to help us. We'll contain him in a force field for safe questioning. Fine. I'd like to point out that this violates my medical code. Anything that happens is your responsibility. Where am I? Why? What kind of pain is this? I'm Catherine Janeway, captain of the starship USS Voyager. We followed your distress call and managed to save you. Only you. I am Turok. My crew and I were on the hunt for the most dangerous prey, species 8472. We just captured it, and it woke up. Well, one of them's on my ship. Must have followed you. It's here? Seems like it enjoyed the fight just as much as I did. Give me a weapon and I'll help you get rid of it. Then let us hunt. I think our guest here can resolve the situation more efficiently. Keep an eye on him, though. To experience the thrill of the hunt once more. Lieutenant Tuvok, equip him with a weapon. Put together a team to aid him. Right away, Captain. Cornered prey. Hunt ends in tense confrontation. Voyager's crew is the creature species 8472 cornered, trapped in a cargo bay. Phaser rifles are locked on the alien, fingers locked hovering over triggers, but instead of attacking, the creature cowers, its eyes wide with fear. We have cornered the creature. Its behavior is unusual. It displays no signs of aggression. This isn't the hunt I was hoping for. Where's the thrill? This must be a trick. From what we have learned about the species, this is very unexpected and differs from what we have seen in Borg space. Guess the Janeway. Guess this is not the right time. It is, Captain. I just felt something, like when we were in Borg space. I sensed the feelings of species 8472. It just wants to go home. It doesn't want to hurt anyone. It's just scared and alone. We have to help it. Enough analysis! The prey must be claimed! Captain, I must advise against trusting species 8472. Their most dangerous enemy the Borg have encountered. Each individual poses a significant threat to Voyager, regardless of their claims. We could recruit a Hirogen, or we could get species 8472 on our side. Potentially. I'm not sure what to do here. This is a genuine moral choice. Hi, Mortis. How you doing? I don't know what to do here. Which means I need to pull out my DeSoto coin. Heads, we let the Hirogen have it. Tails, we protect it. It's heads. This species has been known to be dangerous. I can't allow it to be on the ship any longer. Turok, it's all yours. Excellent. I will claim this trophy. The Hirogen and the creature clash in a brutal fight. I haven't. Crew members scramble. The Rojan and the creature clash in a brutal fight, their battle screams filling the corridors. Crew members scramble for cover as the two aliens grapple and strike, neither willing to yield. Then, the creature brutally overpowers the Hirogen, leaving him lifeless on the deck. It immediately turns its fury on the crew, transforming Voyager into a chaotic battleground. Phaser fire fills the air and the creature fights bravely, but the crew fights bravely, but the creature's ferocity proves overwhelming. In the end, the alien lies defeated, but the victory is costly. Species 8472 has been terminated. We have sustained multiple casualties, including the Hirogen. Captain, I can't believe you did that. I was just afraid and only wanted to go home. I support your decision, Captain. The presence of Species 8472 was an unacceptable risk to Voyager and our crew. Damn it. That was a complete disaster. Lieutenant, return to our old course. I've had enough hunting for one day. I had a damaged room. Oh, it's disabled because... Did I actually lose crew? It didn't tell me I actually lost crew. But it looks like I did because it says I don't have enough crew available at this point. Okay. I can recruit more. There were some in the last system we were just in. DeSoto, you let me down, bud. I figured we could have gotten a Hirogen out of it, but oh well. How do I get more crew? I just literally find spots that have a little dude on it. There was a couple back here. There's 2 spots here that have crew. Yeah, see? Easy. And now 6 people are injured, but they weren't injured before, so that makes sense. Cool. Astrometrics lab is up. I could do advanced lighting. I can do sensor level 2, which I actually don't have. Go to engineering. Don't super care about the shuttle bay. Let's do a cutting beam. I think a Borg cutting beam would be nice to have. Distress signal. Cool. I got basically all of that morale right back. Let's take a look at loose science. No, fuck off. Ambush by Hirogen scout. Who did we lose? Who did I lose from here? I usually do double B'Elanna and a Tom.
What are your orders, Captain?
That's right, I did lose Borg 7 of 9.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Enemy shield. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the star. Ability ready, Captain.
Again.
Hi, A. How you doing, my friend? Where's my astrometrics lab? Thanks for the check-in. Yeah, I would like if they would do that. Okay, astrometrics lab. Or stellar cartography. No. Do I have an astrometrics lab? I thought I did. Do I have to build one? I bet I don't have one. Looking at skates? Hydroponics, science, bio, waste. So I have to have an astrometrics lab. So the question is, where the fuck is it? Shield, emergency quarters, hydroponics, mess hall, crew quarters, bridge, sick bay, engineering. Under science. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm just missing resources. Because it is stellar cartography. I need 50 of that, so I gotta find some of that. The Raven? You hold on a second, Raven. You relax. I'll get to your call in a second. Your call is really important to us. Please stay on the line, and a Captain Janeway will be with you shortly. Captain, we just entered Bomar space. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about this. Thanks for the warning, Ensign. We'll test that theory soon enough. Can someone tell me about the Bomar space? Well, Captain, Bomar territorial to the core. Probably watching us now. Understood. Maintain yellow alert. Want everybody to stay sharp. Tuvok to Janeway. A security alert has indicated that 7 of 9 has assaulted the crew and seized a shuttlecraft. What is she thinking? This isn't like her at all. Hail her. Lieutenant, try opening a channel. Paris to 7 of 9. What's going on down there? I think we lost her, Captain. Damn it, 7. What's happening to you? Ensign, search 7's cargo bay. Hopefully there's something there to explain her behavior. Aye, Captain. How have that cargo bay scoured clean? Janeway to the doctor. You make any sense of 7's behavior? Well, Captain. Suspect 7's nanoprobes have reactivated and are regenerating rapidly. How long do we have? Not long. Progress is progressing faster than anticipated. Captain, I found a Borg data link in 7's cargo bay. Permission to translate? Permission granted. Tell me, Doctor, is anything we can do to stop this regeneration? Well, we could utilize a hypospray to reverse the effects, but it requires close-range administration. Dealing with an unstable Borg isn't exactly new to us. Prepare the hypospray, Doctor. 7 of 9 currently unavailable. Her duties will temporarily be covered by 9 of 9. Young and relatively inexperienced, she retained less Borg knowledge. A polite, eager woman, she's a bit insecure, but diligently works to earn her place. 9 of 9 came aboard Voyager as a Borg. Look, 9. Or nines? It's nines! She was separated from the collective like 7 and subsequently joined Voyager. Her presence will ensure a seamless transition. My protocols for social interaction are still evolving. Please be patient. Definitely gonna call her nines. Upgrade the science lab to level 2. Do I have that researched? Science. It will take some water. I just need to finish researching that before I can start researching that. Hopefully we don't lose 7 in that time period. Cool. Sure glad I got that big boost of that. Captain, a good number of the crew have formally asked about shore leave. We have more pressing matters at hand. That's okay, Nines. And I did know that you had a Sona named Sevens. I think that that's cool. I just think it's neat. Yargle is free from the latte cup. Cool. That is like stuff that we need. I'm almost full on that. Am I in a... I'm in an asteroid field. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to upgrade stellar cartography until the astrometrics lab is up and running. Or the science lab is leveled up to 2. So let's just do that. Upgrade that. I also want to go to combat or Borg and add a cutting room. I'm missing 3 Borg. Okay. I'm getting 1 every 20 cycles though. Let's do it. Let's upgrade both of them. Six cycles for that. We do have the XCOM 99% hit rate. Upgraded. Upgraded. This one can analyze the Borg data link. This one. They both are doing that. Okay. Oh, it's my biolabs that do the nanoprobes. That one's doing that, and I should have a second biolab down. I know I have a second one because I made a second one. Right? I made a second biolab? I swear I made a second biolab. I did. Okay, that one's making that. What's it cost to upgrade that motherfucker? 2 bioneurogel packs and I'm down to 1. Okay. But it is making that. Why are we running on emergency batteries? $320 out of $324. Oh no. Okay, let's get some duranium. Two crew died. Cool. Great. Let's take a look at that trade offer. Maybe it's useful this time. Usually it isn't. Yeah, actually I will trade for one less,
What are your orders, Captain?
knock out their
Moving to
enemies.
attack the aft, Captain.
Or 6 of 9 or 6 of 7.
Ability ready, Captain.
We gotta do an ad break here very shortly, but
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
foolish Herodian.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Do a loop on him. Get some more. We're just gonna do this one. Okay, cool. We were just running low because I've been running around without getting any. Let's go to the ship real quick. I am a little over committed on power. I'm about to build another room. Because I think a Borg cutting beam? Great idea. Batteries are keeping us going for a while too. Captain, I've cracked the translation. Seven's experiencing visions, some kind of homing beacon, as she described it. Good work, Ensign. Forward it to the crew. We don't have much time. Captain, we're being hailed. This is Chancellor Galman of the Bomar Sovereignty. Identify yourself. Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. What can I do for you, Chancellor? We have detected a dangerous Borg weapon on one of our moons. Does this weapon belong to your vessel? The weapon you're referring to is a former Borg drone, one of my crew. He's experiencing hallucinations. This is not of our concern. Your vessel approaches Bomar space, you'll be neutralized. I mean, this is more Janeway's. We're not here to fight, we're here to solve a problem. Neutralizing us is unnecessary. Pshaw! Signal has been terminated, Captain. The Bomar are monitoring us through a sensor array. Despite the risk, a direct course to the moon maximizes our tactical advantage. Good call, Lieutenant. Wonder what's on this moon for 7 to go haywire. But mate, Captain, why don't we take a stealthier approach? Sneak into Bomar space, use a hypo spray, get 7 out without anyone noticing. Could send an away team. My away teams have been doing pretty well. Good point, Lieutenant. Discreet approach might be our best chance. Get the shuttle ready. Okay, I need to take a quick break. I'm also going to maybe save scum a little bit because I don't want to lose 7 this early. So we will be right back. I'll see you all in a minute or 3. All right, let's go. Nice, Nyargle. A Beastkin Coyote. An Orc is a shiny satyr. Very cool. Ow! Why? Cote, I need science. Let's send... Oh, I need lots of medical, so let's send the doctor. Thanks for that check-in, Astrum. Welcome in.
How about this?
Okay, goodbye. I don't have a Yargle. Delta Quadrant never stops. It's true, Astrum. It's very true. Nice to see you again. Okay, we have one engineering challenge, but I think we double up on science and medicine. Or Starfleet diplomacy and medicine? Because we got medicine across the board here. Captain, there are 5 Bomar vessels on patrol. 7 can't be too far ahead of us. How should we proceed? Thanks for the check-in, Lilia. How you doing? Ask them where she went. What kind of tacos? Unaware of the Chancellor's threats to Voyager, the Bomar happily tell the away team they saw a shuttle head towards the Class M moon that's orbiting the 5th planet around a yellow dwarf star. Yet when we followed Seven's footprints to the old shipwreck... Wait a minute. Federation origin. The ship's name's still legible. It's Raven. Locate her life signs. Beef soft tacos, beef soft tacos. A singular biosignature is displayed on scanner. Hoping at 7, the team enters the shipwreck. Oh, right! This is where she finds out about her parents. Captain, we've located 7, but she appears unstable. What's our approach? Administer a soft relaxant. Or state your name and mission, hope that she'll snap out of the dream. No, we're gonna do this one because it gets some more science. Relaxant shows instant effect as she recognizes the team, but still mumbles about past assimilation attempts. Make her way back out. Ah! The wreckage is being fired at. The Bomar must have followed us. We're trapped. We need an escape plan. Locate the nearest exit and dig our way out. Because we're good on dilithium. Could use some duranium. I love 7 of 9 as a character. Team catches a glimpse of light through the rubble and starts to dig. The extra minutes they have to spare, 7 downloads the ship's logs and makes it out just before the wreckage collapses. Nice, nice, nice! Captain, the away team's returned with 7. 7, why were you in that wreckage? I had my birthday there. 6 candles and 1 more to grow on, and then... Be gentle, breathe. It's true, 9s, we do love 7s. Take all the time you need, you're safe now. Then the men came. They tried to hide. Wouldn't find me. But they did. You survived, 7. Proved you're stronger than them. My parents, we were all assimilated on that ship. It's a 95% chance. Or was it about the homing beacon? In Bomar space, I felt a force pulling me to the Raven. I lost control. I hurt them. I don't expect forgiveness, but I'll work to deserve it. I have to prove I'm more than a Borg. The Borg may have taken your past, but they don't define who you are now. You're part of this family now, 7. You're right, Captain. I am more than what they made me. I am no longer Borg. Get some rest, 7. It'll be a long day. It's been a long day. Thank you, Captain. Fascinating. The vision 7 experienced likely stemmed from her mind reconciling with the assimilation. What I find fascinating is how 2 parents can bring their daughter on an expedition to Borg space. Pursuit of knowledge can be a powerful force, Captain. It can lead to irrational choices. I don't think you do, Deep Thought. The Hansons made it this far into the Delta Quadrant. They must have been well prepared. They will find something useful in the logs. Helm, return to our old course. Actually, I'm sorry, gang. I'll be right back.
You won't object if I borrow your plaything? Back to work, hero. Until next time.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Okay. We got a decent amount of science. We're still... Okay. Go ahead to the ship and upgrade stellar cartography now. Three cycles. And we can start researching. I need a bigger cargo bay. I can start getting those cargo bays to be less shitty. Large cargo bay, okay. Fuck, I still need more of those. What do I have? Any trade offers? 12 cycles remaining for that one? Okay. Make me a couple torpedoes, please. Alright. Go to this system now. Stellar cartography upgrades complete, Captain. That is a lot of people in there. May I introduce our new astrometrics lab. Impressive. You have the gratitude of the entire crew, but is it as efficient as 7 promised? More efficient, Captain. We've plotted a new course home. 7, will you do the honors? By my estimates, this trajectory will eliminate 5 years from your journey. However, there is more. I was calibrating the astrometric sensors. I detected something that may be of particular interest to you, Captain. The Prometheus! An impossible image shimmers on the astrometric screen. A Federation starship, seemingly within visual range. It should be thousands of light years away in the Alpha Quadrant. How is this possible? Wave of confusion washes over the crew. The ship is in the Alpha Quadrant, the USS Prometheus. By linking to an abandoned alien relay station, we've acquired readings from the entire network. The Prometheus is within range of a sensor at the edge of the Alpha Quadrant. A network of hope. The fucking Hirogen satellite network. Stunning discovery. A network of ancient relay stations spanning vast distances across the galaxy, even reaching the Alpha Quadrant. Excitement shines in the eyes of the crew. Could this be their long-awaited connection to home? No. Can we use the network to transmit a message? Their carrier wave moves along the network. It may be degrading. However, we could send the holographic program of the Doctor through the network to the Prometheus. He would not degrade so quickly. You want to send me alone across the galaxy? When I requested more away missions, isn't exactly what I had in mind. Based on archival data, we could generate hollow duplicates of other crew members who could join you. Highly experimental, but it would allow us to plead our case in person. Having someone plead our case in person could be more effective than a standard message. Alright, this could be our chance. Do it. Science lab. 8 cycles for that. Okay. I forgot to scan something here. Good. Let's just get some resources. Oh, I can literally go from here. Nice. Alright, let's get some. There's coffee in that nebula. Get some duranium. Get some of that. Good, 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 good. Okay. Like that. That dropped our sector threat level down to nothing. No. Did I decline it? Didn't decline. All right. What did I want to do? I wanted to upgrade this to tier 3. Go to the Voyager relay station. Outbreak. Well, hold on. Just give us a secondary, Kim. I've got 2 sick bays. There's 8 patients there. 8 patients there. I mean, I don't think there's anything else I can do in regards to this. Turn that hydroponics bay off for now. Wish I could move things. I'm not sure what they want me to do to treat it because I don't have more and I don't have like a sick bay level 3 that I can work on yet. Right? Yeah, there's nothing I can do in regards to that. Also, why can't I assign 7 to stellar cartography? That's her room. Where can I put 7? Engineering office, maybe? No. I gotta put her somewhere to be useful. Maybe down in the deflector? Deflector might be good. Don't I have Mr. Paris somewhere? Oh, that's right. I used to have Tom Paris in the shuttle bay, but he's not useful there. He's the pilot? Hmm. I'll put her in the science lab then, the other one. And I'll put Paris down here for now. Because he's not security. Honestly, let's put B'Elanna here. And then we'll put Chakotay up here. They don't really care that he sits in this. Isn't Outbreak the episode with the cheese? Do we have to get the cheese to sickbay? Also, what happened to my Romulan? I didn't send him back. Where is he? Where's my Romulan? That was the cloud or learning curve. It was the one with the mini wormhole. I beamed him over and then I didn't send him back and then he never appeared. I told him he couldn't go back. I refused to send Telek back. We're in their sick bay. Captain, oh no, there are bodies anywhere. Everywhere. Check if someone's alive and stabilize them. Criminal's life burned beyond saving. His last dying words are, Romulans! Computer confirms 27 Romulan life signs aboard. Was the Prometheus hijacked? Someone's coming too. 2 Romulans, one's wounded. They're saying they captured this prototype for the Romulan Empire. Let the doctor impersonate the ship's EMH. Please state the nature of the medical emergency, says the doctor, as he patches up the injured Romulan. Romulans leave. The doctor's pleased with the deception. Before we can contact Starfleet, we have to recapture the bridge. Oh, good. Oh, good. There's no Andy Dick. There's no Andy Dick. Team hacks the main computer, faking urgent alert in Cargo Bay 3. Romulans take the bait and are confined inside the bay. The bridge is secured. Captain, several Romulan birds of prey have decloaked around the Prometheus. Buy time talking while sending a distress signal. The team stalls the Romulans by citing difficulties boarding a prototype while transmitting a distress call. Starfleet reinforcements arrive and drive off the attackers. Afterwards, the team contacts Starfleet HQ, sharing the ordeal and arranging help for Voyager. Time is up. We need to beam them back. Let's hope they succeed. Energize. Captain, we're receiving a transmission from the relay station. Hold on, he's wearing a mask.
What are you?
I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. And you?
Idrin of the Hirogen. You are using our station. Terminate the link immediately.
No. We used your relay network to contact our people in the Alpha Quadrant and...
Terminate your link, or we will terminate you.
Something something that bothers me about this game, hi Lappy, that bothers me about this game is that this is a level 6 Janeway, this is a level 1 phaser, but they both come out to the same percentage. And I have noticed that across the board with a lot of these choices. It doesn't matter what level something is, they all come out to basically the same percentage, if not the same percentage across the board. And that doesn't feel natural. It's happened too many times to be a coincidence, meaning it feels like your success chance is capped on certain rolls, unless you have like specific items like the Vidian surgery tool. We will not use your relay network longer than necessary, nor will we damage this. We need this, Idrin.
You don't get to make the rules. Intercept all transmissions.
They're jamming the link, Captain. If we don't stabilize the connection, the holo team will dissolve. Enhance the connection. Establish a connection with the Trojan Cat jam. Link stabilized, Captain.
You have become my prey. I will add your skulls to my collection.
Beam the team back, now. We did it, Captain. We spoke directly with headquarters. Apparently, Voyager was declared officially lost 14 months ago. I set the record straight. They said they would contact your families to tell them the news and promised they won't stop until they found a way to get Voyager back home. Oh, and Captain asked me to relay a message. They wanted you to know you're no longer alone. 60,000 light years seems a little closer today. Captain, Starfleet data exceeds the capacity of a single relay. We have to visit multiple relays. Download efficiency will depend on the performance of astrometrics, the science lab, and/or shuttles. Vigilance is required, Captain. Logically, we must assume that Idrin has posed guards at the stations. Yeah, that makes sense. So we do a loop. It just... Astromit very much feels like there's a thumb on the scale there. Getting items. I am still enjoying it. It just feels like there is a thumb on the scale. Oh, that's going to be real important. We're doing that one first. And then we're doing that one second, and then we're doing the large cargo bay. Oh, these are all so good. I can only get so many. I literally don't need... Morale lost due to full storage. Guys, I need to build a cargo bay for my morale. Ambush. Energy management now? This late in this? Use the energy of the warp core efficiently. Allocate the remaining energy to either weapons, engines, or shields.
What are your orders, Captain?
That makes sense.
to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
I have a
Ability
board
ready,
cutting
Captain.
bay, baby.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed. Ability ready, Captain.
Some duranium. Let's get... Oh, I'm maxed out on duranium right now. Get me some tritanium. I want to get as many as possible. Nice. That's maxed. Nice. We have nice number of data packages, guys. We can stop. Okay, we're gonna have to go to another sector. Another system in the sector. God, dynamic storage is gonna be so good. That just brought the cost of things down significantly. Material recovery next, so I can start moving things around. Go get deuterium. Janeway has no qualms about steering from the Voyager to hear Mark say he's moved on. It's true. Captain, sensing a growing oh my god, shut up. We're literally almost there. Done. Captain, download of the Starfleet transmissions is complete. The data is fragmented and encrypted, intentionally, I assume. Deciphering will take some time, but I'm confident I can accomplish this task. We're like, yeah, one cycle away from that. Large cargo bay next, so I can start wiping out the cargo bays and put big ones in place. Where are you, Seven? Start working on it. Okay, so in terms of the Largo Bay, yeah. Back to the sector. I think there was food back in this sector, so we'll jump back there. Captain, I was able to restore most of Starfleet's transmissions. They are letters. Letters? From home? Did everyone get one? I'm sure your parents didn't miss out on the opportunity, Harry. For a precious moment, the distance of 60,000 light years shrinks to a single heartbeat. Crew receives letters filled with love, longing, and the everyday details of life far away. Can I? Some faces are illuminated by smiles and joyful tears, others by quiet, aching sadness. The absence of a message is powerful as its presence. This is the closest we've been to home in a long time. I've got one. My parents say they never lost faith we were alive. They write about how proud they are. So proud. Mom says my old clarinet is polished and waiting for me. I haven't forgotten us. People back home actually remember and care. They remember, Harry. That's why we keep pushing forward. We will see home again. There's something else, Captain. I discovered a Starfleet video message deep inside the data. It is incomplete, but unintentionally so. I suspect that the relay station's transmission capacity was insufficient for its size, resulting in fragmentation. Maybe they figured out a way to get us home. Your optimism's contagious, Harry. We download the entire message? Yes, but that requires access to a high-capacity relay station. The one I have identified is under the direct oversight of Idrin. Idoto grants us access voluntarily. Rojan, a formidable captain. We issue a direct challenge or attempt a less controversial method. Let's confront him directly. Let's not play games, Commander. Issue a direct challenge. Start preparations immediately. Let's hire a Maquis Raider. And then we will go ahead and disable, like, one thing that's drawing power. What are you? Your food? We're not full. Cool. As much as we can. So we're maxed out now. Nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Can I upgrade the deflector? No, because I don't have the technology yet. Warp core efficiency is the next one. That'll get us so much more power. Oh my god. The shield generator went down? For fuck's sake. Okay. So, if I were to demolish this cargo bay, let's see, what's a large cargo bay look like? Big box. I could fit one here. And I could fit one here. Which would mean that I have to move these emergency quarters, but I can do that. My phaser control room I'm also going to have to move, I think. I can't move my phaser control room. That's annoying. Ow. What if I demolish my science lab and move it down here?
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay. Guess I can't sit.
Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
upgrade because we got those back. Let's see. Your food turn you into deuterium for now. Your tritanium, which I think is okay. I do like it too. Your duranium, your deuterium, food, your duranium. Your food now. I should... I think large cargo bay is going to fit right there. Nice. Okay. I have no idea what you just said, Mortis, because I don't actually speak Klingon. Oh god, it's good. Doesn't.
Char wyvid cat jage vami moi higludi I may.
You got it, buddy. Nice, warp core efficiency upgraded. That one next. Come on back, Harry. What's our max right now? 1500. Wait, I can't come back? Really? Oh, that's fucking stupid. What the hell do you mean? When I went abandoned, I just meant to come back later. Still undetected. Outside Hirogen sensor range, Captain. Change that. Hail Idrin.
You! This network is Hirogen hunting ground, and my patience is wearing thin.
And your obstructions have exhausted mine, Idrin. Acquire access to that relay station. Disengage your forces now, or we will engage.
Intriguing. The prey challenges the hunter? Perhaps your heads will be worthy trophies after all.
And that's why I have a Maquis.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Hit him where it'll hurt, Tom.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
It's
Ability ready,
Chakotay's.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability... An enemy is surrendered, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
He surrendered. Idrin, it's over. Stand down.
You fought not merely with ferocity, but with courage. More like a hunter than prey. There is honor in that. You have earned this victory. The relay station, consider it your trophy. Use it. My vessel is transmitting schematics for a hunting laser. Acknowledgement of a worthy opponent.
Gotta meet them where they stand, right? I admit you surprised me, Idrin. Thank you.
Do not mistake this for a truce. Your victory only makes your skulls more desirable for my relic wall. The hunt for Voyager is far from over. But even hunters must tend to their vessels after worthy engagement. We withdraw to repair, for now.
All right, everyone, let's get to work on that relay station. Stay sharp. Status update on the Starfleet message. We have the complete transmission. Affirmative. The data is intact. However, the encryption is robust. We may require external assistance. Finding a code breaker. Another hurdle for the list. Helm, resume our course. One step closer to home. Stay here, because I need to get deuterium and more food. It's a good question. This is going to be my deuterium storage. Plus 3,000. Good. I'm literally right here, gang. Did my deuterium store... This fucking game sometimes. I'm probably going faster than the series time. Good. Engineering office level 2. We're gonna go back to the crew. We're gonna finally build that observation lounge. Okay. Large cargo bay. Let's go ahead and also, while we're here, repair this so I can have most of these finished. Need to turn this into that for now. All right, here's my plan. I'm gonna have to like make this is gonna be so stupid. I'm gonna have to make cargo bays down here replace the cargo bays up here. Okay. Let's hit the next sector. We get a new chance to get new stuff. We're in Sector 8.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Utilizing the Hirogen Relay Network enabled the successful reception of Starfleet communications and correspondence from friends and family. My own correspondence confirms my family is well, and my first son, Sek, has successfully passed Pon Farr and fathered a healthy female, to many, named after my mother. I note this development. However, the core Starfleet transmissions remain locked by a Level 10 encryption matrix. Voyager systems are insufficient. Decryption is projected to require multiple years. The only viable option for timely data acquisition is to seek external specialized decryption assistance. I have been assigned to personally oversee this sensitive operation at a local trading hub to identify a capable individual without compromising Starfleet data, the vessel, or the crew. The risk of betrayal or data theft is assessed as high.
Interesting.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Well, messing with the Hirogen really paid off. Through their relay network, we actually made contact with Starfleet and our families and friends. Well, at least they were able to send us messages anyway. Though, I didn't expect any. I mean, who'd write me? Maybe the penal colony, letting me know that I'd violated my probation? The more everyone else got excited about these letters from home, the more I just wanted no part of it. Maybe because what I have here on Voyager is so much better than anything I ever had back there. But of course, I did get a message from my father, Admiral Owen Paris. All that was missing was the official trumpet fanfare before some nervous technician read out His Excellency's condemnation. Here's the twist, though. It's the only encrypted message in the entire batch. Someone actually suggested I just pretend the message says, "I love you, I'm proud of you." Not a chance. Not from the man who lectured me as a kid that crying was a weakness. My clearest childhood memories are of me locked in my room, crying. It was my sanctuary, though. Quiet. No one bothered me. And now this encryption is offering me the same measure of peace. The only problem is that we're now actively looking for outside help to bypass it, a code breaker. We'll be trying our luck at the local trading hub. My cue. Gotta go.
Yeah, as Astron was saying, it's actually Tom Paris. It's the actors for Tom Paris and Tuvok. So you got Tim Russ and Robert Duncan McNeil actually voicing them. Okay, we need duranium more than anything at the moment. And there's a couple on the way over to the trading hub. I'm also picking some up from the ruined rooms. Make this uranium. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Where's my engineering lab office? Let's upgrade you if I can. Oh, don't have enough uranium. Turn that deck off. Rains of fucking pores, gang. That's something. But I need more work teams, so... Good night, Nines. Thanks for swinging on by, my friend. Yeah, actually. Dilithium. Nice. Yeah, well, the thing is I haven't upgraded them, so I was starting to rebuild the quarters there. Why? Why did you turn off? You just reach Equinox? Nice. Okay, I'm going to power off the cutting beam for a minute, because I do need the shield generator. And the mess hall. The other hydroponics bay is okay. Nice. Okay. One work team on that. So, this is food, which I can demolish. This is food. This is duranium. This is duranium. I will get these back. That's duranium. That's duranium. Food's at a level where I can... Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and demolish that. Okay. We're just gonna wait a cycle. big cargo bay. Upgrade that one. Upgrade that one. I needed the large hydroponics. What's it cost to upgrade you? 8, 16, and a bioneural. Get started on the trading station. Voyager approaches a busy spaceport, hub of interstellar traffic. Hope flickers within the crew. Perhaps they can find someone to help them decrypt the enigmatic Starfleet message and find a way home. Mr. Neelix is an experienced trader. This should be familiar territory. Go and make some friends. Lieutenant Tuvok, I'd appreciate if our resident Telexian came back in one piece. Good luck to you both. Oh, I can fully scan these from a distance. Good. Yeah, I see an episode location right here. I'm always looking for the blue Voyager, or the blue Starfleet. Oh, there's 2 of them here too, damn. Eight cycles for that. Let's build that observation lounge. Set up another crew. Yeah. Alright, well, while they're off doing that, get more deuterium. Get more duranium. I'm not researching anything. Let me do hull repair efficiency. I do need to start doing that. Leave me alone. 50 morale for not doing that, that's fine. Cool, now they have an observation lounge. Cool. That's a lot. Large cargo bay active. You are going to be my duranium box. And you become food. And you become food. And I should have just kept that other cargo bay because now I'm gonna rebuild it. Here, I'm gonna build oh, I need a waste disassembler at some point. But I don't want to open up another thing yet. That's worth 3, that's worth 18. Yeah, so I can put it down here. I do need to do some hull repair, so. Am I over achieving again? Every 10 cycles, it either does deuterium or duranium. That's a... that doesn't feel... Return that back off. Unpause that. Very important. Upgrade that. And maybe we upgrade the warp core again? I don't have enough resources as of yet. Interesting. Oh, Good Shepherd is? That's good. I like that episode. Do that one. Lower energy upkeep is very good for that. You can. Okay. Twitch says we gotta take a break, so we gotta take a break. We will be back in a minute or so. Make it yourself. All right, we're back. That'll be our last ad break for the night. Let's continue. Go pick them up. Upgrade my battery. Can we reach our destination? Orders continue. Captain, we found a talented decryptor. He has agreed to help us. He's a genius, Captain. We also found something called the Diplomat's Ear, a device that suggests the best possible answer in diplomatic negotiation. For only 5 dilithium. Assuming the assuming the vendor is actually telling the truth. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Lieutenant. Hey, the merchant. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, Gordon! Captain, we bought the device and I took the liberty of testing it. It works. It's effective. I'd have accidentally negotiated a lifetime supply of, well, never mind that. We got a bunch of stuff from that. It is safe to say that the technology works, Captain. We'll beam back to Voyager with our new guest shortly. Look, Gordon! Ropes! We can use them to cross— Help me, Gordon! Good to have you back on board. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. Janeway of the Federation starship Voyager. Your reputation precedes you, Captain. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks you for offering us your talent, Mr. The name is Arturius. My talent is simply a gift my people take for granted. Don't sell yourself short. Captain, this man's a genius. Some no negotiations when the Universal Translator went offline. Arturius here stepped in and acted as a perfect go-between. He never heard either of our languages. Truly marvelous. Languages were simple. I mean no insult, of course. Can't say I've ever met a living Universal Translator. My people have a way with languages. I myself know over 4,000. I read about it on Memory Alpha, the Starfleet encyclopedia anyone can edit. Fascinating. Sure you'll decrypt our message in no time. We've already prepared your quarters. Seems Voyager is truly a welcome place. I'm happy to help. Return, I would like to travel with you to a neighboring sector. It's a deal. Make yourself comfortable. Arturius, I prepared our decryption progress report. My expertise may be of assistance to you. Forgive me for asking, but are you Borg? Yes, but I am no longer part of the collective. Voyager freed me. They showed me compassion. Captain Janeway has been encouraging me to accept my own individuality. Amazing. Never heard of anything like that. If I recall correctly, the Borg designated your people as Species 116. Yes, not our proper name. Now, shall we proceed with the decryption? Okay, let's go to the next. Let's go to this sector. Have a hypospray! Captain, the doctor just caused a security and veneration mess hall, exhibiting abnormal behavior. Following a recent medical emergency, he appears to have become fixated on the decisions he made. Diagnostics indicate a conflict between his ethical and cognitive subroutines. Caught in a feedback loop, he is obsessively re-evaluating his actions. At this point, he is no longer fit for duty. He has to overcome this to grow. Doctor's been granted extended leave time for reflection to proceed to process this incident. He's not alone. Rotating schedule ensures he has company at all times. There are already signs the condition is improving. There's a long way to go. That's Latent Image. That's its own episode. I need HLVR, but it's Elite Force. I need HLVR too! Advanced Lighting Cloud may have done some good work for us. Couldn't believe they made that episode a prompt. I know! That episode made me cry too. I love the Doctor. You hold on. Tomorrow's yesterday. Hold on. I said hold on, damn it! I'm trying to... Why can't I... Thank you. I need... Okay. Do I have the... Let's upgrade that while I can. The fuck is a contamination cloud? I have no idea, but let's go to the damaged freighter. I'll answer this on the way. Captain, I may have uncovered vital information. Artorias' abilities are uncanny. No wonder the Borg were interested in Species 116. Much of the data is still garbled. However, I did decrypt a spatial grid which includes coordinates. Take a look. That's less than 10 light years from here. Maybe Starfleet found us a shortcut home, Captain. Only one way to find out, Ensign. Helm, set a course. See if Starfleet Command pulled through.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Hit him with a photon torpedo, Tom.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Ow.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Moving to attack the ass, Captain.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Ow.
Moving to defend the aft, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Can we reach our destination? Orders. Continue. Captain's distress signal coming from that freighter. Signature indicates a species called a Malon. No record of them in our database. Vessel's heavily damaged, emitting theta radiation. Scans indicate a rise in heat and energy output. Its core appears to be destabilizing. Nuclear waste freighter. We within the blast radius. Oh fuck, the Malon. Affirmative. The energy signature indicates the blast radius that encompasses this entire sector. Evasion is statistically improbable. Captain, direct intervention is the sole logical course. Boarding the freighter is required. Oh my, Captain, I'm detecting 37 escape pods in immediate vicinity, all radiated. Only 2 life signs remain. Survivors. Can we beam them out? Unwise. The radiation will interfere with the transporter. Our time is expiring. Without intervention, they and Voyager will be destroyed by the blast. We leave them, they're guaranteed to die. We can't let them happen. We're going for the survivors. Their lives are paramount. Ideas? It's the Malon. Shuttle could be modified with enhanced shielding for radiation. A manual recovery option would be required, placing the crew at significant risk. A controlled probe could latch onto the pods and create a protective shield that we pull in for the tractor lock. Probe idea. Going with the probe, start the construction. What are options for resisting radiation on board the freighter? I could synthesize an anti-radiation vaccine, but it would take some time. Our standard anti-radiation suits would offer some resistance, however the radiation levels are extremely high. Safety is not guaranteed. Go with the suits. We have to take the chance with the suits, running out of time. Workshop. We're going to make the thing in the workshop. Good night, Orca. Thanks for swinging by, friend. Can I upgrade my shield generator yet? No, I need the technology for it. Let's upgrade another battery. Trade offer? Yeah, I can make that trade. Escape pods in sight, Captain. Ready for the rescue operation. Deploy the probe. Probe approaching escape pods. Docking successful. Shield active. Ready for the tractor beam. Retrieval sequence initiated. Pods are being moved to shuttle bay. Transfer complete. Track the survivors from the pods and beam them to sickbay. Put them directly into a containment field. Both patients have sustained significant radiation exposure. They're stable, but require extended treatment for a full recovery. They confirm their identity as Malon, species whose very industry is tied to processing vast quantities of radioactive waste. May I talk to them? By all means, go ahead. Captain Catherine Janeway, you're aboard the Federation starship Voyager. Controller Fesek, and this is Pelk, my apprentice. Thank you for saving us. Glad we are able to. What happened out there? Our freighter's containment system failed. We abandoned the ship when the core destabilized. It's on the verge of catastrophic explosion. The cargo, it's gonna vaporize everything in the sector. Sure, we can go with Pilk. Why is your ship carrying such dangerous material? It's the cost of Malon prosperity. We dispose of waste so others can live in comfort. Well, one way or another, we must board the freight and prevent that explosion. Wait! Fezzik, tell them about the Vihar! Ignore him, Captain. He's scared and wasting time. Hold on, Mr. Fezzik. If Pelk has something to say, then let him say it. Vihar. It's an old freighter crew story, Captain. Creature born from radioactive waste in the Theta storage tanks. Legends say it's monstrous poisonous thing that wreaks havoc to Malon freighters. Never believed it myself, but during evacuation, some of the crew people saw something. A form. Hallucinations are one of the symptoms of Theta poisoning. You know that. It's real, Captain, I swear. You have to believe me. I trust your word, Pelk. Monster or not, our course is clear. We board that freighter immediately. Wait team, get ready. You're going in, I'm coming too. You trusted me, so I must assist. I understand this vessel could improve our odds. Madness. You'll kill yourself. I'm staying right here. If this freighter goes, I want to be anywhere but this toxic metal coffin. I recruited Pelk. And I can take a Vidian too. So who's good with science and gun? Anyone who's both science and gun? Mr. Tuvok is science and gun. Board captain, radiation's already taken its toll. Wrecked corridor in sight. What do we do? I mean, this is the best chance. Pelk identifies a stable route around the damaged section, successfully avoiding the worst hazards. No injuries are sustained and progress continues smoothly. All this toxic seem, Captain, we need to... Oh boy. This is a 50-50, gang. But the risk is much lower for this one. Thank you, Pilk. Team tries to unlock the vents manually, but the mechanism resists. Surge from damaged conduit causes minor injuries before they get open. Darn, the airlocks on this deck are malfunctioning. Team evacuates the deck with practice efficiency, escaping safely before the airlock opens. Continue towards the control room. Control room reached. Watch out, someone's here. Must be the Vihari Pelk spoke about. Screaming for vengeance and reaches for the self-destruct. Reach out with empathy. Recognize the path behind the Vihar's fury. Dinara approaches not as a threat, but someone who truly understands. Her words resonate. The Vihar slowly lowers his hands when the console disables the self-destruct. Shaken but calm, he asks to return to his people to expose the consequences of their actions. Teams beam back and the freighter left intact. Didn't get an injury-free bonus, but, you know, better than nothing. Wait, team's back on board, Captain. Heat and energy output readings returning to normal parameters. The freighter is stable again. We have to thank you, Captain. Without you, we would have kicked the bucket. Don't be so modest, Pelk. You brought honor to our people today. Indeed, Pelk. Courage, despite your fear of the Vihar, has been reasonable. Ask if he wants to join Voyager. Voyager could benefit from someone like you. What do you think? Interested in coming aboard? Me? On Voyager? I'd be honored. See what other waste disposal technologies are out there. I accept. I'll miss you, Pelk, but your future awaits. Do my best to earn my place. Already proven yourself, Pelk. We're lucky to have you. Don't worry, usually gets easier after the first near-death experience. If you need anything, advice, snack, someone just to talk to, then I'm your guy. Thank you. Means a lot to have someone look out for me. I'd like to know how the Vihar is doing. Please accompany me to sickbay, gentlemen. This man's condition is baffling, Captain. The radiation exposure is catastrophic, yet he clings to life. I don't understand how he survived. Can he speak? A bit mumbly, but yes. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the starship USS Voyager. Can you tell me who you are? What's happened to you? My name is Drempk. I was a core laborer. When the radiation grew critical, they left me to die, like waste to be disposed of. You survived in that radiation for so long, unprotected. How? I didn't. Not really. When my body failed, only my anger kept me alive. We didn't know Dremk. I thought the radiation would have ended you. I'm sorry. I turned fucking green. A core laborer's life is cheap, Fezzik. Deaths are just collateral damage. It's more profitable to replace us than to protect us. That's the truth no one talks about. You turn to our people, tell our story. I don't know if they will listen. Well, I didn't do the anti-radiation vaccine. Oh well. But I'll make damn sure they see me. Wish you the best of luck, gentlemen. Get some rest. When you're fully recovered, take you wherever you choose. Farewell. Thank you, Captain Janeway. Farewell. Farewell, Captain. Farewell, Pelk. Safe journey. So long, Fisk. Where this takes me. Maybe you could drop by for a visit. Nice. Okay. We need duranium and deuterium, so we're going to go here and then here. Unabandoned shift and trace, power down, strictly sound. And a shuttle. Got it all. Nice. Okay, cool. To the next sector where there's more story. Okay, and is there anything I can upgrade at the research? Got engineering offices at 2. Can't upgrade that because I never learned it, whatever it is. Officers' quarters are interesting, but I'm kind of not interested in them. Maybe sensor array is better. Let's go ahead and do the metaphasic shield. And then I think I can upgrade the navigational deflector. No, I'm missing the technology for it still. What about the shields? Yeah, I can't upgrade that. Maybe I can make another shield generator? Probably combat, right? Yeah, let's make another shield generator. And we've got the power. Turn that back on. Shield generator is what, 2? Let's build another shield generator. Fuck it. Boop. Boop. Just try fucking with us now. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? The debris field is covered in scrap metal. Grabs that look oddly familiar. Familiar enough to leave a sickly feeling in the pits of the crew's stomachs as they stare frozen. It's a fucked up Borg ship, right? Suspicion confirmed, Captain. These remnants are from a Borg cube. The chances are high we either encounter the collective or whatever destroyed this cube. Hope 8472 isn't staging a comeback. One continuous long-range scan to the sector. No surprises. Helm, continue course. Captain, if I could grab a moment of your time? Mr. Neelix? Captain, I fear the Midnight Snacker has returned. The what? The Midnight Snacker, Captain. For the past few days, food's repeatedly disappeared from the kitchen, especially at night. Like to ask that stronger measures be taken. Perhaps an armed security detail? This is gonna be so stupid, but yes, go ahead. Lieutenant Tuvok, please investigate this matter. It's important we ration our food, can't have it vanishing. Of course, Captain. The culprit will be found. Thank you for taking this seriously, Captain. This is infinite regress, okay. Get some duranium. I always hit R to open up my... Let's do... Good enough. I need a second to check my trade. They want 150 science. I don't even have that much science. That's not worth it. Mysterious readings. Voyager encounters a desolate asteroid in the depths of space at surface emanating strange readings. Captain, Captain, the closer we get, the more erratic my sensor readings become. I can't get a lock on anything. Ah! Shipwide power failure. All systems offline, including life support. One and away team on site. It's like we have to bring power back manually. Innovator. That is... Do I not have an innovator? Oh, Balana Human's an innovator. Let's do both Balanas. Captain, we're in total darkness and the turbo lift is down. What's our approach? Crawl through a Jeffries tube. No, because I'm going to have two choices for that. So let's just lead the team through the ship. Or calm everybody down, because that gets me more rewards. Team's reassuring words steady the crew. They move swiftly through dark corridors, reaching main engineering. Captain, we need to get power back online. What's the plan? Bop, bop. Start the warp core with a power cell. Way teams kickstarts the warp core smoothly. Ship powers back up. Crew members enter visibly distressed. They report being attacked by something in the dark. Crew's panicked and hurt. They need reassurance. Take action and investigate. Team investigates the area, finding clues to support the stories. They follow leads to a dark spot ship where the power is yet to be recovered. They move deeper in the ship. Wait, there's something. Unknown creature ahead. It's hurt by our light but armed and hostile. How do we approach? It's gonna be the... That's not gonna do it. And that's not gonna do it. That's the closest I'm gonna get to doing it. Team X-Fax. Coordinate takedown swift and efficient. Wounded and breathing heavily, it's brought to sickbay for contamination and examination. Containment and examination. Gateway to sickbay. Doctor, tell me about our guest. Refers to himself as a creature of the void, Captain. His few battle wounds, but that's the least of his problems. Theta radiation poisoning. He's dying.
Are you allied with the Malon?
We're aware of the Malon, but we're not allied. Simply trying to cross this region of space.
They will come for me.
Why?
They're killing us. Poisoning our space.
The Malon are killing your people? Must be a reason.
We don't know. Tried to intervene. Angered them. Poisoned. Forced to flee. Found asteroid. Waited until you came.
The power failure was your doing.
Fired EMP pulse. Wanted to remain unnoticed. Thought Malon had allies here.
Captain, his condition is deteriorating.
Your medicine won't work. You must return me to my people. Without them, I can't survive.
He's right. Whatever I try just doesn't seem to help.
I must go home. I can show you where.
Very well. Helm, stand by to receive new coordinates. Taking our guest home. Off we go. Metaphasic shield room. You need to wait a sec. What's it take to build a metaphasic shield? Interesting, that's a big one. But I mean, I could put it down here, right? Good for combat. In sickbay, the doctor hovers over a patient, performing reticulous examination. As the view draws closer, the patient's identity is revealed. 7 of 9, the Midnight Snacker. What happened here? I was able to identify 7 of 9 as the Midnight Snacker. However, she claims to have no recollection of her actions. I brought her to sickbay to have the doctor run an assessment on her. It's fortunate you act quickly. My assessment reveals that 7 is gravely ill. These readings are quite concerning. Where am I? What's going on? You're in sickbay, 7. Doctor's been running an evaluation on you. You're perfectly fine. Quite the opposite. These readings indicate you've been afflicted with a form of dissociative identity disorder. Normally, it presents as multiple personalities interacting with the host. However, in your case, 7, these personalities are remnants of those you once assimilated. Quite fascinating. Is there a way to cure it? Regrettably, no. DID originates from overwhelming childhood trauma. As I see it, 7 is the only one who can navigate and control this state. Do you have any idea where this started? Did they rewrite this? Because I don't recall this being called DID back in the original one. They probably called it multiple personality disorder. I am uncertain. A peculiar sensation has persisted since our arrival in the system. The Borg cube debris. It is unsettling. I suggest we investigate it. Yeah. Helm set a course back to the Borg debris field. Let's hope we don't run into unwanted attention. Captain, we've reached our destination. Vessel in visual range, Captain. More creatures of the void. Open a channel. No response. Actively evading our presence as if they're afraid. Wait, another ship approaches. Hazardous visitor. Suddenly a massive ship looms beside the first vessel, its corroded hull venting toxic green gas. Voyager's bridge falls quiet as a new, unpredictable player enters the field. Goddamn Malon. Got company, Captain. Looks like, freighter? They're hailing us, Captain. This is Controller Amk of the Malon. My sensors tell me of void creatures aboard your ship. Why is that your concern, Controller? Creatures wanted for crimes against my people. Hand them over. What crimes, exactly? It's none of your concern. Hand them over now! Mr. Amk, you know what's going on before we cooperate. See, they're both 90 again. The gas that your ship's emitting, what's it all about? Civilization produces over 6 billion isotons of nuclear waste every day. This region is a perfect disposal site. They've been using this space as a dumping ground for antimatter waste. Hand over the void creature, I'll stop asking nicely. No. Promised we'd bring him back to his people, and I intend to keep my promise. Don't be foolish! Your puny ship wouldn't last 10 seconds against mine. Threats are bloated insults, much like what I'm seeing right now. Voyager out. Alright, all hands battle stations. Wait. Let me speak to my people. I will ask them to assist. Void creature makes contact with his people, relaying that Voyager treated him well and promising their protection from the Malon. Response, the little vessel shifts its position, its weapon now aimed squarely at the Malon ship. My people will fight alongside you, Captain. Quadrant never ceases to amaze me. Let's live to tell the tale. Battle stations. Oh, these guys are fucked.
What are your orders, Captain?
Let's knock out his weapons.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain.
Our
Ability
shields are
ready,
much
Captain.
better now.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Our shields are much better now. You interfere with our business, Voyager! But know this, the Malon remember every insult, every toxic residue. You will regret this. The Malon are retreating, Captain. However, the Void creature's ship remains at a distance. Seems they are waiting. Captain Janeway, you've ended the suffering of our people. The poison in our space will cease. Deserve to live without fear of contamination. We will remember this day in Voyager's kindness. Been a pleasure. Ensign, prepare to beam our guests back to their vessel. Farewell, Captain. May your people know peace as we now will. Energizing now, Captain. Void creature safely returned to its people. Hope that brings lasting peace to the region. Helm, turn to our old course. Okay. Go save 7. Good, we're at some deuterium deposits. Nice. Goddamn Malon. Captain, I found something you might want to take a look at. Emerald beacon, green glow bays in front of Voyager, pulsing its hypnotic color as debris drifts lazily before it. Diamond shape allures the crew as they stare in awe. A vinculum. Central Borg processing hub. Controls, integrates, and unifies the drone's minds while suppressing individual thought. Must have initiated a direct link with my neural pathways, resulting in impaired functionality. Is there a way we can deactivate it? I've disassembled many vincula. Request immediate transport to the device for analysis. Caution against that, Captain. Could potentially draw the Borg to Voyager. I can neutralize the linking systems before a signal is transmitted. My Borg knowledge is sufficient. Or if we'd prefer not to be assimilated, I can build a drone to shut down the link remotely. Take some time to fabricate, though. Let's just let 7 do it. 7, I trust you. Let's beam this thing aboard and get you working on it right away. I want a reason for the Borg to visit. Alright, Harry. Your job too. Not enough available crew? Dang, I have to get more crew. Oh my god, that decided to just head right towards the red. For fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I've concluded the vinculum's analysis, Captain. It contained a pathogen, a virus uniquely engineered to eradicate Borg physiology. Reprogramming it will cure my condition. However, we must proceed with haste. During the vinculum's disassembly, a detection signal was emitted. My confidence in avoiding this was misplaced. Borg activity in this sector will rise. Well, looks like you're a little out of practice, maybe, 7? Time to get you back on track. I'll start right. Captain, a ship's approaching. It's armed to the teeth. They're hailing us. I'm aware the vinculum's on your vessel. Return her at once. You don't know what you're tampering with. And who are you, Mr. Ven? My species has been almost completely assimilated by the Borg, so I want to know where you're tampering with my virus. Your virus? Virus is tormenting a member of my crew. Impossible. It's a biological weapon intended to destroy only Borg. Won't affect other species. Remember is Borg. She became an individual. Demand you cure her immediately. A cure? Why would we have developed a cure? The Borg deserve only eradication. Your Borg will be dead soon. My men sacrificed themselves, allowed themselves to be assimilated in order to introduce the virus into collective. I won't allow their actions to be in vain. Return the vinculum to me now. Captain, I propose a mind meld with 7 of 9. It's possible I could heal her, preventing conflict with Mr. Ven. Captain, mind meld with 7 in her current state is dangerous. Her unstable neural pathways could seriously harm Mr. Tuvok. That's, 95. Go ahead, Lieutenant Tuvok, but be vigilant. For a sign of critical stress, disengage. Objective is a cure, not another casualty. Initiating mind meld. My thoughts to your thoughts. My mind to your mind. Correcting neural divergence. Consolidating fragmented identities. Integrity reestablished. 7, how are you feeling? Better. The other thoughts have receded. I am just me. Thank you, Tuvok. I appreciate your intervention. Actually saved the Borg? Without destroying my greatest creation? Well done. Now hand over the vinculum. Its place is within the debris field so the collective can find it and the contagion can spread. Yeah, no, fuck the Borg. Mr. Ven, I may not condone your actions, but I see your suffering. Seeing no conflict, the vinculum is yours. And the others stood. Good, we depart. Safe travels, Captain. You surrendered the vinculum to that man? It will infect other Borg, like me. That acceptable to you, Captain? 7, the priority was your safety. The safety of others whose fight is irrelevant? Is there a difference for you between me and an unknown ex-Borg? My existence is not worth more than theirs. I cannot accept this. 7, wait. Uh-oh. I don't want to lose 7. Shit. I don't want to lose 7. You won't get mad at me if I save scum this one time, would you? Because I know it did an autosave right before we got here. I could just do a little bit of an Alt F4 and keep 7 of 9. Oops, the game crashed. That's weird. That's weird that the game crashed right there as 709 was leaving. Crewman Daniels, what are you doing here? That's a little bit of a setback, it appears. Just a little bit. Be haven't even checked this. I can't believe crewman Daniel showed up and blew up Voyager. Haven't even looked at this system. I apparently need more crew members. We're gonna go one sector over, or one system over. Oh my god, the Malon have fucked this up routinely. Get some duranium on the way. For fuck's sake. Warning, enter ship. Get some XPs. Seems the Borg probe is stranded in the debris field. Scans indicate that the Borg aboard and they seem to be disconnected are now confused and aggressive. Bad. It's fine. I didn't need the crew anyway. Oh wait, yes I did. I won't allow any more X-Borg to be put in danger. Your greatest creation, Mr. Venn, will be destroyed. No, my men sacrificed themselves for this. You don't possess the right to control it. I will reclaim it.
What are your orders, Captain?
Oh, he has chonky shields.
Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shield ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Insanity! The Borg deserve nothing but annihilation! No individuality! You did this to save your pet drone. You'll regret taking my virus away from me.
The value of individuality is worth any sacrifice, Venn. Maybe one day you'll understand. Farewell. Captain, I wish to express my gratitude. You did not give up. You risked everything for my well-being. 7, your Voyager crew, your family. Know that we are always here. Concept of family. I believe I'm beginning to comprehend its parameters. Thank you, Captain. Yeah, that's definitely how it went down the first time. %, you all saw it. Shut up, Tuvok. Let's get this to this level. Captain, I know this delicate manner. With the recent loss of one of our crew members, there's an opportunity for me to slow the progression of the phage. I need to use permission to recover a few of their organs before the funeral rites. I mean, it's just organ donation, right? They're already dead. They've already died. It's organ donation. I can take a 200 morale hit. Thank you, Captain. I don't take this for granted. I realize not everyone in the crew will agree with the decision, but I'll make every effort to honor the sacrifice that was made. Please know the gift won't be wasted, and I'll continue to do my utmost as a doctor, repay the crew for your generosity. Literally, it's organ donation, and I guarantee, this is such a non-issue, I guarantee that every single person in Starfleet has an organ donation checkmark on their ID. She's not killing someone. They're already dead. Get some food real quick. Shut up, Mr. Tuvok. Yeah, morale's really low right now. Like, it's supremely low on my ship at the moment. This is the Dauntless, right? Yeah, this is the Dauntless episode. I'm going to do a save. We're approaching the coordinates, Captain. Anything on scans? I'm picking up a vessel, Captain. The signature is Starfleet. View screen shows an impossible image. As the screen image sharpens, the letters on the hull become visible. USS Dauntless. I'll be damned, they came through. Scan it for life signs. Yellow alert, scan them. No life signs. No damage to the outer hull. Primary systems online, including life support. Where's the crew? Answer somewhere on that Starfleet transmission. Soon, Captain. I'm making significant progress. Noted. Till then, send an away team to secure the vessel. Forgive my observation, Captain, but I'm surprised you're not more encouraged by this discovery. Experience taught me to walk a fine line between hope and caution. But I'll admit, I'm leaning more towards hope this time. Pilot. Domperi. Doctor. And I need engineer. Strong engineer. Like Ms. Torres. But I also need science, so this Torres. We're on the bridge. Displays unmistakably Starfleet, but different. No crew in sight. Analyze the helm? Man, he doesn't have a full thing for that. That's annoying. Let's go ahead and gain access to the consoles. Team access the ship registry. USS Dauntless. Registry NX-01A. However, its launch date is strange. Stardate 51472. True, they would travel 60,000 light years in only 3 months. I'm really glad I did that one because look how that rolled. It ended up on the right side. I would have lost that. Into engineering. What's in the engine? Whoa! We're experiencing energy fluctuations in propulsion systems. Gets me more science. Designation on one of the consoles reads Quantum Slipstream Drive. Suddenly, the engine powers up and auto navigation kicks in. Captain, the engine! We're moving. We need to shut this thing down. Access the helm controls. Team access the helm and commandeers the ship. It's a rough ride, but they stop the ship. Gathering their senses, they realize how far they've traveled in such a short time. 15 light years, they inform Voyager. Good. Yes, please. Nanoprobe torpedo, sure.
What are your orders, Captain?
Their weapons are already damaged.
Moving to attack
Go.
the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Having the away teams return, sickbay for a medical evaluation. Want their report as soon as possible. Captain, may I? Managed to reconstruct the most crucial parts of the message, a video from your superiors. Fortunately, some parts of it are damaged beyond repair. Man's face resolves on a view screen. Familiar pips of Starfleet Admiral gleam in his collar. Admiral Hayes. His voice echoes across the bridge. Slipstream technology is experimental and high risk, come a long way in the past year. Conducted 47 trial runs, all of them successful. In order to reach Earth, you'd have to remain at slipstream velocities for a full 3 months. Encourage you to try. The Dauntless is equipped with all necessities. Safe journey. Hope to see you soon. Captain, this is it. Starfleet Command really came through. We don't know the risks involved, Ensign. Good call, Captain. This won't be easy. I'm looking over the primary systems. Helm, Optical, Ops, Tactical, they're all comparable to Voyager's. Clean ship, Captain. No shuttlecraft, only one transporter, no holodecks, no replicators. Cramping the whole crew inside could be a problem. In my world, we are taught to endure temporary hardships. Surely seeing home again justifies some discomfort. You seem invested in our getting home, Arcturus. How come? Lost my family. Lost connection with all I knew. My work can help prevent that for your crew. Apologize if I overstep my boundaries. Boarding the Dauntless would mean leaving Voyager behind. Is there a way to modify our own engines with the slipstream technology? Researching and adapting take a long time, not to mention the resources, but yes. Interesting challenge. My people have a saying, why blaze a new trail through the mountains when a clear path lies before you? Is the obvious solution always the best one? Perhaps not always best, Captain, but often the most certain. Crew safety takes top priority. Lieutenant Lowney, take whatever time and resources you need to figure out how to build a slipstream of our own. Captain, permission to raise a security concern. Captain, I have a strong feeling I know where Mr. Doom and Gloom is headed. Let me assure you, I think he's entirely mistaken. Captain, the confluence of Arcturus' specific skills, the Dauntless' opportune appearance, and his advocacy for its use is statistically suspect and warrants scrutiny. We counter him by pure chance. Couldn't possibly have orchestrated this. Simply wants to help. Apparent randomness does not negate potential design. He understands loss. He spoke of losing his own family. Surely someone who feels that pain wouldn't deceive people trying to get back home to theirs. His intentions remain unconfirmed. Captain, I recommend covert surveillance of our tourists. We require my full attention, impacting other security operations. Very well. Initiate discreet surveillance. For goodness sake, it feels terribly ungrateful to repay Arturus' selflessness with suspicion. Captain, I run the preliminary analysis on building our own slipstream drive. To put it mildly, scale of the project's monumental. There's one thing we have an abundance of out here in Delta Quadrant. It's time. Right, step one's twofold. Build the engine shell, the core assembly, then we overhaul the deflector dish, turning into headlights for the slipstream. Okay. I am actually going to stop here, simply because it is getting close to 1 a.m. and my ass gotta get in bed. So, I thank everybody for coming out this evening. It's running a bit late, so we are gonna run, we're gonna raid out to Phoenix Redtail. We will be back on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope everybody has a good evening and takes care of themselves. And a good weekend. And I'll see you guys on the other side of it. We are going to finish this mission next week. I know that we said we're going to do some Final Fantasy and knock out Hildebrand, because we got a new Hildebrand in MSQ. But we are at least going to finish this mission in this sector before we do that. So let's go ahead and raid out to Phoenix Redtail. Our raid message is... Let's see. It's been a long road getting from there to here. All right. I will see you on the other side, gang. Be kind. Be safe. Good night. Computer and program. Also, my voice is starting to go. I love voicing Janeway, but it's quite hard, in fact. It puts stress on it every single time. Okay. Have a good night.